Looks like somebody tried to come out here and cut down a baby tree of life. Good thing they didn't succeed. Who knows? They might try to keep at it later. I don't know. Well, you guys are about to take it down, but good thing you didn't take down this gigantic tree of life. Hello, white oak. Good to see you on a Saturday. It is. I take it you're probably about, what, 170? From the looks of your waistline. You're quite large. White oak. Yes, sir. Humongous. Thank you for staying alive. I'm glad you didn't let them cut you down. Yeah, you're tipping on about 160, 170, maybe more. Perfect. Another star of last night out. I'm out here exploring, trying to find cool things. I've never been this far up the creek before. The only thing that makes me feel about that tree, grand tree of life, look at the size of that thing. Always looking for them. But usually when I come across at least one tree of life somewhere, that means that this might have been, well, old school farmland. No kidding. Yeah, at least she didn't cut that one down. Yeah, let me keep on rolling. I'm not going to be really filming anything today unless I find some stuff, recover some things. But first things first, I have to get around this bridge up here, under it, whatever. That has been a goal of mine for the past 6 or 7 months. Yeah. Let's go around the spiderweb first. Man. Suburbia. What a shame. Talk about tear the club up. Yeah. Well, I don't know if I'm going to be able to go under it. We'll find out sooner or later, won't we? I see nothing but a pile of rocks that the snake's going to be hanging out on out here in this hot mid-July day. If I don't make it underneath that bridge, I might as well just call it a day for real and get on out of this heaven and go to another one someplace else. Yeah, look at that. Dang. I can't even see it, but it looks pretty hard to do. Yeah. All it takes is one glimpse and a nod or a shake of the head. But if I see something unpassable, then I might as well just stop. But I haven't gone up there yet. Hope you like my little amateur exploring videos. I know they're not much. Yeah, that's going to be pretty dangerous. That's going to be harder for real. We can slip and fall. We can have many issues out here. Yeah. But it hasn't rained hardcore in about 3 months out here. It hasn't. I've just gone about 1.5 miles out here just now today. And they ran me into some perfect tree of life. But in the process, I never recovered anything. I practically haven't recovered anything in 3 months, it feels like. Yeah. Let me go ahead and continue. I see that we might have some issues up there. I don't know yet. But we've had great luck passing bridges. We have. They're always leading us to some kind of bridge to pass, over or under. And every time we get close, or every time we get on the other side, they give us significant things. They do. Even if it's just looking at the heaven out here. I guess that'll do. But you know what we'll do for us? Let's try not to get attacked out here. Looking around, making sure nothing's ready to strike at us. Making sure I don't slip, but dang, I had no idea. We're practically right under it. It's a lot bigger than I thought. It is. Love it right up in here. They do. But you know, once we get up here, we're going to see the normal things. You know, I'm not going to turn the camera to the left. There's a carcass. Yeah, it's been there for a while. And I am slipping like crazy on these rocks. Yeah, I already know. I'm looking at it. I already know. Somebody ran over it on the road. Somebody hit it. I think I see humongous gravel bars up there. I can't tell with the contrast of the light. I can't. Not yet. But this is like ice out here. It is. It hasn't rained at all. Well, we've had pop-up thunderstorms. We have. I'm not going to lie about that. The cherubs out here are going to say, Da Vinci, you're lying. You're lying in the water. You're not supposed to lie in the water. Backwards and forwards at the same time. You should lay in the water, but you shouldn't lie in the waters. Excuse me, sycamore. Oh man, all right. Look at this thing. It's like a giant freeway cutting through heaven. It was only built back in like the early 2000s, I think, late 1990s. That's when they developed this heaven out here, when they took it down. And they built up these stupid subdivisions and all. These rich golf communities. Which, you know, is part of life. And then you plant the weakest trees in the world out here. Boy, I'll tell you one thing though. These roads begin somewhere. They do. There's bound to be some kind of large tree out here somewhere like the one we just saw. Yeah, go figure. But this tells you how hard it is to get out here. There's no spray paint. Prime location to come out here and just create that art out here. It is. Yeah. That's like a little idea that I had. It's, you know, it's not really an idea. It's just the way I think sometimes. To make things more artistic than the world that you design out here, human race. You come out here and you just take bland items like light poles, whatever. These concrete monstrosities. Anything that is just average, you turn into art, just like the laws of nature do. You should. I know I'm not really an advocate for spray painting and graffiti and all that kind of stuff. I know it sounds like I am. But it's got to be in a different way. It does. Yeah. But let me ask you a question. If you came out here and spray painted graffiti all over the place, talking about Yeshua and the good old boys, Mother Mary, everything and everybody that is good, would you accept it even further, even more? Or would you turn away from it? Yeah, could you imagine this place looking like a gigantic piece of art, like a giant painting? The game of perspective, the game of light, the game of color. That would make it more perfect, if you ask me. Oh, yeah. Backwards reflection. I can't even see what's in the water. Wow, look at that. I don't know if that was dug there by the tractors or if that's natural little spring right there. I'm so happy to make it this far though. I am. It's weird. It's almost like every time I go out, it's almost like I'm either challenged to go as far as I can through the wilderness or what. Uh-oh. Heck yeah. Welcome to heaven. I'm looking because they usually give me something significant. They do. When I cross a threshold like that, when they try to get me across a bridge or under a bridge or something, just to pass a bridge. Like the form of a cross in a way. But I know, I'm not religious, I'm just talking. They love it when Da Vinci talks like this. But I don't know what the real creek is, that. I think that's got to be the real creek. I think this is just some kind of overflow from some lake or something. I don't want to say it out loud because you know it might happen, but gotta say it. Could you imagine if we got caught in a long rainstorm out here today? Prime location to get flooded out. Waters go high within minutes. Nothing but exposed gravel bars and rock beds. Bedrock. A steep slope where it continues to flow down with the given topography. I would be asking for trouble if it stormed like crazy today. But I know I'm looking. They're always going to try to give me something, but I think I already see it. I do. Let's hope it's not going to be the only thing I see and find today. It's right in the light. You guys are crazy, cherubs. Thanks again. That thing is humongous. That's one perfect triangle right there. Yeah, thanks. I'm going to have to leave it though, fellas, so they can come out and look for the triangles in heaven, as you always lead me to. Yeah. Oops. I know I'm still looking. I'm just bummed because I drank too much last night. Worked a very long week at work. Practically didn't get home till midnight every single night this week. Yeah. And then just to realize I haven't found anything in hardly a month. Hardly anything in a month, excuse me, I'm looking. Yeah, I'm just bummed because usually my pockets get filled with perfect history. Day in, day out during our travels. Good thing is I haven't come across not one really large bit of garbage out here. That's weird. I see some kind of reflection. I don't know if that's a lake or if that's some kind of drop down for this. I'm about to go up there and take a look. See, if this was Da Vinci's world, if this was my land, my world, like I told you before, coming out is a requirement for you. It is. Just don't kill the animals. I have no idea where I am. What the heck kind of place is this? Man, beautiful. It's almost like I was transported completely out of the metro area into the North Georgia mountains. It's almost like night and day once you cross the bridge, once you pass the bridge area. It is. It's nothing like this on the other side of the bridge. Not by any means. It's nothing like this. You're surrounded by neighborhoods. You have garbage all over the place. Gotta make sure no one's up here. That is a complete heaven right there. Man. I bet you $1 billion someone owns all this land out here for real. They have to. I better hurry up and get out of here before they see us on some camera. Look at that balance of nature right there. Perfectly level to the ground. And it's just a broken stick. That's wild. Come on, son. Come on out. And I'm in the star of life. I'm not talking about some crazy kid I have out here. All right, please don't have somebody sitting up here. It's a perfect heaven. I'm the only one out here at the moment. I don't want someone sitting up there looking at us. There's like a little itty bitty perfect rock line right here someone placed back here to hunt. Either hunt or camp. That's exactly what that thing is right there. But nonetheless, this is their heaven. Let's leave it be. Perfect. I'm waiting for the Star of Light to come back out so I can take at least one reference picture and get the heck out of here. And not be on their property with some puppy dogs out here. Because they will chase us down.